Good morning and welcome along to Good Morning Transfers. Well, good morning to all you guys at home. Good morning.
Yeah, some interesting news reaching us regarding Jadon Sancho because AS Roma have made a permanent bid for the Manchester United forward. Remember, we spoke about him with Kave Solokol yesterday, saying that Besiktas had taken them to his hearts. The fans had taken over his Instagram, basically, 5.3 million people telling him they wanted him there. But this bid from AS Roma is understood to be worth around £20 million. Now, United are considering the offer. Borussia Dortmund and Besiktas are also interested. You may remember also that he was on loan, wasn't he, with Chelsea last season, and then they paid that £5 million fine to, well, kind of a fine, a penalty, I should say, to Manchester United because they didn't want to make the deal permanent. So he didn't stay there. He's been told by United that he can now leave. He's got a year left on his current deal, but they do have an option to extend that as well.
If you said that, you had to say it. You had to say it. I am a believer. I really am. I mean, what I find fascinating is the recruitment that Brighton do, the data-driven recruitment, how widespread their recruitment is, that they lose a player of the calibre of Moises Caicedo. They lined up Carlos BALEBA as that replacement straight away, signed from Lille. Took a little bit of time to settle in at Brighton, but last season he was terrific. He's got the physicality to get around the pitch. He's exactly what everybody's talking about, what Manchester United need. Casemiro in the back end of his career. Last season, Christian Eriksen there again, back end of his career. They have got Manuel Ugarte, they have got Kobbie Mainoo as well, but it feels like a younger player who can get around the pitch in that defensive midfield area is what Manchester United, Ruben Amorim, is crying out in his system. And Jeff, you really, like, Bruno Fernandez is still the star man at United, despite the signings they've made. For me, if I see Carlos BALEBA in that defensive midfield spot, that frees up Fernandez more to do what Manchester United need Bruno Fernandez to do.
Yeah, absolutely. I think bringing him in would be exciting because it gives Fernandez a chance then to link up with all these new players that are coming in, and it just lets him be him. And I think it'd be a perfect fit.
Because we see him drop back,
too
chase
far,
a lot.
yeah.
He does, doesn't he? Does almost like the dirty work in midfield when you kind of want Bruno Fernandes to be that link, as you said, and the link with Matheus Cunha, Brian Mbeumo, and now Benjamin Sesko up front. You throw Carlos BALEBA in the mix, I don't think I'll be the only one believing. It will be the Manchester United fans believing that they can do something very, very special. But Matt, will they get him this window? Very unlikely. Brighton won't want to sell. Yeah. You mentioned the figure they're talking about. They want in excess of what Chelsea paid for Moises Caicedo. I believe they could get in excess of what Chelsea paid for Moises Caicedo. I rate this player that highly, and he's young. He's only 21 still.
And we should make it clear that Brighton have made it clear that he is absolutely not for sale. They want to keep hold of Carlos BALEBA, and it sounds like if anyone wants him, they're going to have to spend big money. Another story we touched on there, Jeff, was Leeds looking at a number of striker options, including Dominic Calvert-Lewin, who's a free agent at the moment, having left Everton. Do you think that could be a good fit for both the player and the club?
Yeah, I don't see why not. I was looking at the age he is now. He's younger than I had expected because he's been around so long. He's had a good career. Injuries obviously have hampered him a little bit, but if you can get him fit, he's got Premier League experience and he's still young. I think it'd be brilliant.
He's one of those players. He's been around for such a long time that he's still young. I mean, I remember Donnarumma's one of those. I was looking at him yesterday and I thought, he must be 32. He's 26, Donnarumma, because he's been